Are you checking your temperature? Let's see what happens. 97.9. How's yours? How's quarantine? What's your quarantine look like right now? So I should probably be honest. I'm not entirely quarantining 100%. But I will say I have been completely quarantined from any crowds or any groups. I don't think I've been with any groups other than my kids since this whole thing went down. Wait, hold on. I'm cuddling. I hear no cuddles for you. Yes, so I'm still seeing specific clients under scrutiny, and I have some scrutiny, some screening to make sure that I'm kind of a little choosy, but at the same time, oh my gosh, I don't have should move this out a little bit. I don't have I don't work for any companies, so I don't know how this government giving money to people. I'm not sure how that works. So I am seeing some clients and keeping my fingers crossed. But that's pretty much all I'm doing, except, okay, I feel like I need to disclose. So gyms have closed, right? And for those of you who know, have been following me, I'm training. So I'm pretty intense training. So luckily the gym that I go to has agreed to only let trainers and their clients go until I guess the whole city shuts down. So really it'll be like maybe a couple people there at a time, since they don't, it's not a large gym and it's small. So anyway, I feel okay. I feel like I can go to the gym. I have a deep clean every night. So I think that's okay. I'm looking for, I'm telling you about all my stuff that's happening in my life. I am looking for, what do you call those? Metal plates, bumper plates to purchase some. If I have to stay home and work out. Anyway, I do have somebody next to me that has sound on. Okay. So I want to share a little bit about my theories around hoarding. Uh-oh. Suddenly I get an itch. What do I do? I get itches when I'm with you on my video. My nose itches. So, what can I say? Here are my hoarding ideas, theories, and, I would love a beer. So I'm also making comments here with my people that responding to comments. The Corona beer sales have gone down. I will totally buy a case of Corona right now. I would love a beer right now. Right now I'm drinking Waterbreaker tea someone brought me. The person with me here brought me. Which then makes me wonder, did you disinfect the cup? The person that touched the cup? So there's these little ways, the community contagion thing, that kind of concerns me a bit. Okay, now on to my theories around why people are hoarding, and it gets into some deep stuff. So if you're into that right now, please listen. If you're curious about my thoughts, my theories. So those of you who are into chakras and really how the body is a manifestation of all of life and all of who we are, and the different parts of our body that store different types of energy and memories and all sorts of really interesting stuff out there if you're into that. So the ass, yay, assholes and butts and all the bottom stuff. Is it feeling sorry for the sad soul that gets stuck on toilet and realizes that there's no more toilet paper? Great comment. Yes. And another disclosure, I don't use toilet paper. So this toilet paper thing hasn't been a thing for me. I have a lovely spray bidet. Spray. And really, I could just spray and go. But the wetness is a little bit kind of too much for me. So I do really, ooh, spray. And I have cloths that I have cut out of old baby blankets. These are like years old, probably like, I don't know, 10 years old. And then they get holes in them because, some of the human properties start eating away at the cotton. So anyway, then I just cut clothing out of clothes that we no longer need, that I know if I give to the Goodwill, they're going to throw them away anyway. So I need cotton, just cut them out. So anyway, little spray. And the sprays, FYI, just kind of give you, again, a bonus before I get to my theories, everyone's waiting, eagerly waiting. Yes, I want to make okay. I want to respond to that comment just came in. So anyway, yeah, you just cut cotton, put them by the toilet, spray away. Oh yeah, the spray. So I just bought, back in the day when I was using cloth diapers with my kids, I just bought some sprays. You connect them to your toilet. In the winter, it's freezing, but numbs things nicely. You just spray, and you're wet, so you just then pat yourself and you go. And there really is no reason for there to be poop, ever. I never see poop anymore. It's not a thing. So it's fantastic. So no toilet paper here, but yeah, so let's talk about the first chakra. Again, some basic stuff in case you didn't know. Oh yeah, something about once you go bidet, you can't go back. Absolutely. I have a really hard time going to the bathroom in public because that seems really gross to me. Like I can't spray my butt. And I'm spraying my butt. Shh. There, ASMR people. Shh. There you go, a little bit of extra little bonus for you. Okay, so following butts. They come in all sizes now. Okay, so the first chakra, the meaning around that bottom part of ourselves is security. It's our connection to our ancestors. It's our community, or how we see ourselves in the group. It's just those basic, like rootedness, like where we come from and where we are, where do we belong, and are we secure, right? Insecure in all the different ways. And so when you imagine that's what that first chakra, that bottom, our asses, all of that, people are running towards security, right? Like toilet paper has become the thing. And also in this panic, a lot of people have a really hard time just sitting around. Like that's not a thing. We're built to fight, this fight or flight. So yes, many of us out there fighting, we have to hunt, we have to do something, we have to be able to control something, we have to be able to do something to help our families. And it's an instinct, it's in our blood. And so when you put all these things together, you're like, well, of course we're out there fighting for toilet paper. We're fighting for our survival, for our security. We're fighting for that first chakra, like where we belong in our community. We're fighting for our community. We're fighting for, that's the power of like what this all is, of what's happening down below. And then of course looking at the instinct in war, naturally, and there was an actual enemy we can see, we can do something about it. We can take action. With this one, it's what we're called to do is to be passive and to be inactive, which is really hard for so many people. Get a meditation practice, like sit on your couch, do nothing. Like that's extremely difficult. So my theories around why it's toilet paper and why this is really hard for us. And then of course save money, right? Toilet paper is super cheap. So it's like gonna cost a lot. Anyway, y'all, that's my theory on hoarding and why we're hoarding toilet paper. And it's still hard to find. But I'm gonna recommend get away from toilet paper to begin with. And I kind of wish right now that I were camping. I would love to be away, which then I wouldn't have my bidet or my spray. But I would love to be out in the woods. I'll build, a latrine. I'll dig a hole in the ground and poop in the ground. But I guess I'm missing that right now. Love to be out in nature and away from everybody. And I'm here, kind of locked up a bit. So I have a client tonight, and it's an hour. I don't know, at some point, I guess if the city calls it, nobody can conduct any business, then that will be what that will be. Then I will stop, but it's a hard one for me because I need to think about how am I going to survive. How are you surviving? Are you able to work? And if you can't work anymore, what happens next? So anyway, those are my thoughts for the day. I hope that you're all well. You can see my bed head. I did take a nap and had 3-hour nap. It was amazing. Totally needed it. This is, yeah, if they gone stop work, they need to stop bills, which you know is not gonna happen. They're not gonna stop the bills. It's not gonna happen. I just don't know how the money thing's gonna work out. That's probably my biggest concern. Yeah. Thanks for your comments, everyone. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you all again tomorrow. Just my next thoughts about things. I have so many things I can share, all my thoughts, as I stay connected and talk with you all and have someone to talk to, which I appreciate. What's tomorrow? Friday before the weekend. This weekend I'm not doing quarantine. I'll tell you all about it. But again, trying to reduce my contact with people, so I'm getting out, but it's hard to make these decisions because, yeah, just staying away from groups of more than 10. How's it working for you? And do you feel guilty? I feel a little bit guilty. All right, take care.